Hello classmates. The activity that I did was a basic knitting course. Basic knitting has many health benefits. While most people consider it the perfect hobby to create early Christmas presents such as toys, sweaters, bonnets, and gloves, it's a repetitive movement serve as an exercise for the hands and joints and muscles. In addition, knitting is also a way to kill boredom. The recent years have shown more men and women getting involved in knitting and crocheting. The craft that may consider for women only is now becoming a trend in men. This after a neurologist discovered the different mental health benefits of knitting. It helps improve one's cognitive skills, moods, and even social outlook. The supplies that you need for knitting. Number 1, restrict yourself to 1 or 2 skeins of yarn and 1 or 2 pairs of needles. Number 2, choose the yarn carefully because each type of project you make needs a specific type of yarn. Each yarn is a different texture, so it just all depends on your project. Number 3, get the appropriate needles because they will vary in size, and you will see on the next picture that compared to this one's here, they come in a lot larger size. So it will help, people with hand issues, hand dexterity problems. Like in this picture, you could see the difference. And the step here, the first step that you would do is called the cast-on step. You would just loop it around your finger and then go under and over. And it's basically like a repetitive step to start your knitting or start your rows of loops, they call it. So basically when you have that type of a needle, it does help. So your second step is called a niche stitch, and when you hold the needle, cast on stitches in the left hand, grasp the second needle in the right hand. Number 1, insert right needle in the first stitch from left to right under the left needle. Number 2, take the yarn forward under the right needle, then back over the top. So basically, you're just doing a repetitive, movement all the time. So, until you continue and do so many rows. So your rows are basically anywhere from 10 to 20 rows, and you keep on going. Once you do that row, you'll start with the third step, which is the step suspended binding, which actually closes your rows of stitches that you've done, and you'll close it up with a needle. So you kind of have to sew it back together there. This picture here is a gentleman that did his knitting there, and he donated all the sweaters to the Humane Society. And there's a picture of these dogs with their sweaters and one of the owners that he made the picture for, or the sweater. So basically, he had a lot of talent, so that really worked out. So knitting can be therapeutic. Knitting allows you to express yourself. Knitting keeps your brain active, so it's always constantly, you're always working on something. And knitting, the benefits of knitting are patterns of movement, bilateral, coordinated, cross midline, repetitive, rhythmic, automatic, hand position, increases personal space, provides a buffer, enrichment environment, creativity, contribution, giving, mastery of a skill, reward, success, fun and play, relaxation, calm, self-soothing, enjoyment of solitude, flow, reinforcing attention, control, visual stimulation, tactile stimulation, emotional stimulation. Also, it provides quite a bit of social engagement, community, friendship, support, belonging, easy banner, raucous laughter, fun and play with others, experimentation, eye contact or not, communication, and language. So basically, that's what it is, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you.